Hello, this is lesson 141 for arithmetic. Look at letter A. 4 times a number equals 20. What do we know about multiplication and division? They have the same factors to be used to receive the product. So it would be a number times 4 equals 20. And then we would have to do the opposite for division. 20 divided by 4 equals, how many groups of 4 are in 20? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. How many groups is that? 5 groups. And then 20 divided by 5 equals 4. So we have our fact families. So what is the missing number? 5. 4 times 5 equals 20, and 5 times 4 equals 20. Here we go. Same thing, fact families. We would do 10 times a number equals 110. We still don't have the missing number, so we would need to do the division. 110 divided by 10 equals, now we're going to find the missing number. How many times does 10 go into 110, or how many groups of 10? Well, that would be 10 times 11 equals 110. 11 groups of 10. So 110 divided by 11 equals 10. So what is the missing number up here? 11 times 10 equals 110, and 10 times 11. Here we go. 7 times a number equals 14, and then a number times 7 equals 14. 14 divided by 7 equals 2. There's 2 groups of 7 into 14. 14 divided by 2 equals 7. 7 times what equals 14? 7 times 2 equals 14. And 2 times 7 equals 14. Part B. Let's start with the number 73. What 2 tens do we have that 73 is between? We have 70 is the lower 10, and 80 is the higher 10. So for the number 73, does it round down to 70, or does it round up to 80? Remember, we have to look at our halfway mark. Here is our halfway mark at 75. If 73 is lower than 75, then we have to round down to 70. Let's try the number 76. Look at our halfway mark is 75. 76 is higher than 75. So does 76 round down to 70, or does it round up to 80? 76 rounds up to 80 because it's higher than 75. How about 72? Does 72 round down to 70, or does it round up to 80? 72 is lower than 75, so it rounds down to 70. Look at part C. We're not actually going to add this, but let's say that someone says that the answer is 64 pine cones. We're going to round to the nearest 10 to see if that sounds about right. 33. Would 33 round down to 30, or up to 40? It would round down to 30 because 33 is lower than 35. Remember, we have to come up with a halfway point. Between 30 and 40 is 35. 33 is lower, so we round down. So our nearest 10 is 30. How about 21? What's the nearest 10 to 21? Well, we know 21 is higher than 20 and it's lower than 30. 21 is lower than 25 because 25 is the halfway point. So we're going to round down to 20. And 30 plus 20 is 50. Does 64 sound like it's really close to 50? No. So our answer probably isn't correct. Now we'll look at it and see. 3 plus 1 equals 4. 3 plus 2 equals 5. And 54 is closer to 50. Before we add these, let's go ahead and estimate or round to the nearest 10. 23 would be between 20 and 30. What's the halfway point? 25. 23 is lower, so we round down to 20. What are the two tens for 48? 40 and 50. What's the halfway point? 45. 48 is higher than 45, so we round up to 50. What's 20 plus 50? 70. So our answer is going to be close to 70. Let's see. 3 plus 8 equals 11. 4 plus 2 plus 1 equals 7. 71 is close to 70. What does 51 round to if we round to the nearest 10? It rounds to 50 because 51 is between 50 and 60, and 51 is lower than 55. 16. Does 16 round to 10 or to 20? Well, the halfway mark would be 15, and 16 is higher than 15, so we round to 20. What's 50 plus 20? 70. Let's go ahead and do this. 1 plus 6 equals 7. 5 plus 1 equals 6. 67 is close to 70. It's a good estimate.